It is NBA action on EA Sports.
Power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jared Allen at the line for a chance at a three-play.
between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And Carmelo Anthony, zero hesitation as he knocks down the three.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Harden, from long range, off the mark. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Knight into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. To Anthony. Here's a chance from long range, and Carmelo Anthony, he won't miss those. Hits the wide open three.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
The pass set it all up.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
To Anthony. Has a chance. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, good shot.
Rockets have the steal. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The assist from number 8, Spencer.
It's Rockets ball.
Pick up.
To Harden. Beyond the arc for three. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
The body language was so bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down. Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
To Dinwiddie. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Shot for James Harden. James Harden, now 4 for 9.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Knight into the front court. Down 8. To Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock team.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
James Harden at the controls. To Anthony. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Lets it fly from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
That ends the third quarter with Nets in front. Tucker to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc with James Harden, muscle memory, gets it to go.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Oh, he had him there for a second to Dinwiddie. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Rivers to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. Harden. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
The assist from number 22.
Harden into the front court. Margins 8. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curling inside. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Down to Fareed, off the assist.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting way, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion.
This team, on behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.